I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white.
Hey guys, it's Tuesdays with Chase, and this week is week 45, and this week's topic is where would you like to see trans people in the future? And obviously it relates to like medically, technologically, legally and financially. Financially, I do wish that there was maybe like a fund for trans people who really need surgery, etc. But I've been waiting for a really long time and really don't have the means, like they can't afford at all. And I also do believe that there should be a program where people are able to enter and be able to have like an actual relationship with their therapist and actually talk about things, and the therapist doesn't judge you on that and actually gives you the tea when you think you're ready. Like, sorry, I have food everywhere. Cause like we used to have a program here where they tell you when they're ready, which is what happens. The therapists, they tell you, and we just lie and we just say, oh, we just say we want. We just say what we want them to hear, and what they want to hear from us, so that we can get our tea, And I feel like if we had an actual relationship with their therapist and our psychiatrists and psychologists and stuff, and we actually were able to talk to them without them being like, I'm not going to give you tea, you're not ready. Actually talk to them and be like, okay, well, I'll give you tea and then we'll keep talking about it if you want to get off of it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Also, for the technology part, I do believe that there for sure is an easier way to do like massive bottom surgery or something, because there are like 2-3 ways, right? But I feel like there's still some advancement that could be made, I guess, and it's just so expensive too, especially top surgery. Like, Jesus Christ, $6,000, and then like bottom surgery is like super expensive. Of course, depending on where you live and stuff like that, whatever. And I also do believe that legally, it should be so much easier to just change your name. Example, I mean, in some states in America, it's like super easy. Like you just change your name like that, change your gender marker, no big deal. Not in Quebec, okay? Like, I'm not really interested in getting my name changed and stuff like that. But like if I wanted to, maybe I will in the future. But like it's so long. It's like 4 years or something, and money, and fuck that. Like, to get your gender marker changed, you absolutely need to have like bottom surgery or like sexual reassignment surgery, and it's like, like, just whatever, like, make it easier, please. Like, that would be great. Like, what is the argument? Oh, if you make it easy, then everyone's gonna change their sex. Like, no, we want to do this so that when we're like at the airport, it's not uncomfortable when they're like, you got a beard, but it says F. Can I see all your papers and your birth certificate? And why are you trans? Like, and then the other topic for today is, what are your goals, hopes, dreams for us? Well, I guess that was all my dreams. Cool. Yeah, I guess a dream would be to just really be accepted in society, which I feel like it'll eventually happen. We'd have a bill here in Canada for trans rights that apparently it didn't go through. But I guess I'll try that again, which would be great to have some rights, work and hospital and stuff like that. I mean, I really don't feel like I would get fired or anything like that just because I'm trans, like, or get treated badly because I'm trans at the hospital. And I have a perfect example of that. Maybe it's just me because, like, of who I am, my personality, and I'm like okay with people talking to me like that, but like, not in a bad way. No, not talking to me in a bad way, but like at the hospital when I went for my infection, everyone was nice to me, and then they were like, "Is that you? What?" And I told them I'm trans, blah blah. They were like, "Oh," and then it was kind of funny because they kept messing up on. They thought I was male to female, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I passed that well." But yeah, it was they kept writing male to female, like they've never seen a female to male trans, like those don't exist, they're just butch lesbians. That's kind of how I felt at the hospital, but there's no discrimination. I mean, they helped me when they needed help. Of course, when I was waiting in that room for like 4 hours and screaming because I was in pain, it's because they was busy. It's not because I'm trans that they left me in the room. And maybe I didn't get some of the jobs at the interviews because I'm trans, but big deal. I have a really amazing job now. Like, it's no big deal. But I'm just saying, a little more rights would be good. I guess it would protect us, and I'm sure there's some people that are really scared to go for an interview and put their chosen name on their resume and stuff like that. But I do feel like There should be some more rights up in here, and I do feel like society is finally understanding what trans people are, and it's more out there in the media. I mean, a lot of shows now do show a lot of trans content. I guess at least in one episode, and we in our newspaper here we have an article. We had an article not that long ago about trans youth and stuff like that, and trans women also who is on YouTube, a tranny girl 15, I think that's her username. Anyways, she lives in Montreal and she was in the paper and talks about this in a really good way. So I would suggest you go see that. So anyway, so that was my topic for this week, and maybe all those things will happen one day. I'll see you later.